So welcome to the day 9 session Selenium with C# from 5 Elements Learning. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of page factory and the concept of database. Now page object model on which the page factory is based is one of the most widely used design pattern by the Selenium community, in which the pages are basically created as a separate class. On each of these page class which we create, we basically define the elements of that page and the methods which are to be associated with those elements. Each page object is going to represent the page of the web application, and it acts as a layer between the test scripts and the UI, thus encapsulating the features of the UI. The benefit which we get by using this concept of page object model is that the code becomes easier to maintain because the locator functionality is now available at one page, at one class, and if that locator information gets changed, we will have to make change only at one location. We have a clean and readable code. So instead of having lots of information which may not be easy for a little less experienced automation engineer to see, we create a layer of abstraction and the code becomes more easily readable. We basically ensure that if the UI of the application is changed, as much as possible, we have less impact at our code level, and thus we generate better test scripts. So in here in the page object model, we basically say that let's have a look at the page as if it has got two components. One is the function of the page and the other is the basically objects available on the page which are required to achieve those functions. So for example, in the login page, the function is to allow a valid user to log in or to not allow an invalid user to log in. And the objects which are available to us for the login page are my account link, email text box, password text box, and the sign in button. Similarly, we have got the logout page, which function is to allow a logged in user to log out, and there are two objects, log off link and continue button. Now the concept of page factory, which is an extension to page object, is used to basically initialize the web element that are defined on the page object, and we basically use annotation find how at the rate find and how and using, and we basically are now going to implement the login logout page factory. So let's have a look at the program. This is the login page object factory. Here I create this variable of WebDriver and I create this constructor where I initialize the driver to be from this driver and page factory elements from this class. Then I use these annotations. I have to use using OpenQA Selenium.support UI.page objects. Then I start using these annotation find by how do I want to find an object using what. So I want to find an object by using link text, value being my account. And then I declare the element and I declare the method, define the method which the element will take. Then the second find by how, by date name, using email address, I declare the web element and the method this element will take. Then password, method for password, sign in button, method for sign in, and another method at last, verify text. So this is my page object model for the login page. Have a look at it. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Just read through it. Any questions, let me know. Yes, Ajit.
Yeah, Pallavi. So I didn't get the complete picture here. I understand the page object model, each objects in the page. Basically, we define it in separate class. So, so each page will have a separate class, and we'll be doing that. So, but in the code wise, I'm not getting the complete picture, like how we are defining that. Um, so here, if we start with the first is the login page. So you pass the driver object there, and what is happening here? This what happens if we call this dot driver equal driver?
The
It's
driver
a
object
construct.
of this class will get initialized to
Yeah.
the driver object which is passed to the object of this class. When we create an object of this class, we are supposed to pass the driver object from the calling class. So the current driver object of this class
Okay.
will get initialized to this driver object.
Okay. Uh,
And
and
using
you're calling
this page
page
factory
factory.
will initialize all these elements because all these elements would require a reference to the driver on which browser, on which web page are we supposed to find these elements. So this page factory init element will basically initialize this driver and this class.
Okay, that is clear. Now the second is we are using find by how equals how dot link. What is that? What is that
That's the syntax.
statement?
This is the syntax. I want to find,
Okay.
how do I want to find? Using the link text, using what? Using the value my account. So this element, my account link will be
Okay.
identified using link text my account. And then I have a method for it. What I want to do when the my account is identified, I want to perform a click operation on it.
Okay.
Similarly, how I want to
Okay.
find the next element name using email address. Then I declare my element email box. Then on this, I basically call this function set email and I say email box.send keys email. So this is basically a string sent to it. Similarly, the rest of the
Okay.
elements.
Okay.
So similarly, the logout page object model is created.
Okay.
So find by how link text using log off, find by how using link text continue, and then on this class we create this driver object. We initialize the driver to be a Chrome driver, driver.url, maximize the window. Then I create the login object, logout object. For each of the page factories, pass the driver in here. And then I'm able to simply call the method login.myaccount click, login.set email, set password, click sign in, and verify if the login.verify my account information passes. I want to click on the log off link and click on the continue button. So this is the implementation of login logout but using page object model. So let's say if
Okay.
the property
And
changes, go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. So all the login functionality you're defined under login page factory.cs, and logout is under logout, right?
Yeah.
Well, I felt like all logout also was showing under login page.
Logout is under logout page. There are two separate pages.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm sharing this code with you. So you have login, you have logout. You have to create the change profile scenario and implement it in page factory. So you have to create a third class for change profile and then write the test case, which will basically call the change profile method. Okay.
Change profile method. Okay. Okay. Can you
So
send me all three?
yeah, I'm doing that.
All three class?
Yeah, I'm mailing you.
Okay. Okay.
So the files are sent.
Okay.
Yes, Ajit.
Pallavi?
Hmm.
Yeah, so should we add any package for this?
No, we added the package support one yesterday. You have to say
Yeah, but
openqa.selenium.ui. It's there in the code. If you open the
no,
code,
when I
you
add this, I'm
the
getting this
code.
error.
What error are you getting? This is right.
Right side I'm getting.
You don't have login page fact. Your name is login page factory.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So change the name of the class.
About page.
Show me your class login page factory.
Yeah, that's it. What was that?
The
What
name
thing
of the
you did that?
constructor has to be same as the name
Mm-hmm.
of the class.
The class. Okay.
You did not copy the logout page fact correctly. It is the login page which you have copied.
Okay. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. Have a look at it. My account.
Oh,
So correct it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You should put change account profile within this login.verify, because only if you have logged in you should continue with change profile, otherwise there is no point. You should put it inside the if loop, if statement. Then which field have you changed? Last name or first name? Change it to name. It is not class name. Last name is just name. Change it to name. Yes, Ajit.
Yeah, I have a question here. So if I have to, one thing is if I have to enter the text, so I can pass as a string, and I can just uh, here we have what we have done here is using the password. Yeah, okay, and the value we'll have to declare it in the main class, right? That's what we did. So here we'll have to pass it as dot okay. Last name change.
Why have you declared it twice? That is the problem.
Oh yeah.
Remove the rest of the things. Why do you need the sign in button, the email address and password, etc., and change user profile?
No, we have to log in, right?
The login is happening in the
First we
login
need to
class.
log in.
Yeah, the login happens in the login page factory, Sajid. This
Oh yeah.
is not doing any
Don't
action.
have to. Yeah. From, yeah, it is already we logged in. And here's we cannot define this way.
Which way?
Like this is for after we logs in. It is the continue button click.
Hmm.
So I can't. Why is this error throwing up?
The button property is TDB5.
Yeah. Oh, the continue. It's
Is
a
the
standard.
reserved keyword.
Okay, it's a keyword. It's fine. These are the warnings. We don't have to take care.
No.
Whatever warnings coming here. Yeah, this feels better.
Mm-hmm.
Because this POM model, I definitely wanted to learn, so it's good. Like,
Yeah, run
well,
it.
I need your help in one scene. It ran. I just ran.
Okay, I didn't see the browser opening, etc.
Oh,
That's
okay.
okay.
Let me try it.
No, no, that's okay.
Okay.
Good. So you could have, added one more line of verifying the change in account. So like we verified the change in
Yeah.
login, you can similarly do for the
Yep.
change profile. Now I don't want to start
Yep.
database today because let's just
Yep.
be till here. You install the database and
Yep.
there is only one assignment problem I'll give you, and that is it's there in the
Yep.
notes. Create page object
Okay.
model for byproduct.
For byproduct.
Yeah,
Oh, byproduct. Okay. Oh.
byproduct scenario. Now this
Okay.
is a very big scenario, okay? Or you can choose book
Okay.
flight, okay?
Okay.
So I have shown you the other application, right?
Okay.
Create the page
Yeah.
object
Yeah. Yeah.
model for either of them. Remember that there are multiple pages to be
Okay.
scanned, okay? So be careful with naming
Okay.
and what action are you doing on each page. So either to practice more, do it for both
Okay.
of them. If you are doing it, then at least do it for byproduct. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yep.
you will feel more confident because I could see that
Yep.
you are going back and forth a lot to see the code. So next time when you try,
Yes. Yep.
understand it, how feel confident, how you
Yep.
are
Yep.
getting the, the object locators. If it is a name or ID, if it is a link, it will always be linked text. If the object has name or
Yep.
ID, we always use that, or you can go to the XPath formation, okay? And then
Yep.
try to
Yep.
understand that what type of object it is, then what will be the action on it, okay?
Yep. Yep.
So for that, first try to have this information with you. For any page you are creating the
Yep.
page object model, first have this information
Yeah.
written down somewhere that it is a page, what is that page does, and what are the objects in that page.
Yep.
And then you can also write the actions you want going
Yep.
to perform in each page. This helps. Then when you start doing it, it will
Yep.
be good. Okay.
Yep.
So we will do a database tomorrow along with an unit discussion. Install MySQL on your system, and then we will meet
Okay.
tomorrow. Okay, Sajid?
Yeah. So that I have downloaded the my SQL and okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
So
double
I will
click
do
on it
that.
and go ahead to install it.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
it
Sure.
might
I
require
will.
some Visual Studio framework, which I think is
Okay.
already there on your system because it's a window advanced
That's
version and
correct.
we are already working on Visual Studio. So
Yep.
if there is some dependency which is not there, just Google it. You will get it.
Yep. Okay. Sure.
Okay then, Sajid. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you. See you. Bye.